But now we stopped at Starbucks. I got a cold brew. Oh, I'm Mary Poppins. Anyway, so yeah.
Hey guys, it's Kayla and Mark Allen. We like to travel a lot, especially to Disney World. Follow along on our journey as we give you tips and tricks to help you create your own ever after. Good morning from Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. We are here way at the back of the park eating breakfast, and I think we might have just found the best breakfast in, like, quick service breakfast in Animal Kingdom.
This looks fantastic.
Yak and Yeti Local Foods Cafe is right next to the Yak and Yeti, like, main restaurant. And they have these breakfast bowls that look amazing. They
really do.
Little, like, English muffin breakfast sandwiches. They've got we got a kids French toast. They also have a kids like a corn dog but breakfast. So it's like sausage with pancake around it.
And the kids meal comes with this little bottle of water too.
Yes.
So.
And every adult meal comes with these hash brown.
They look like little chips.
They're really good. I already tried one and they are quite delicious.
And a pro tip here is that if you come right across the walkway, there's much more seating. And it's very nice and quiet, secluded back here. And you're right by the river, so you'll see a lot of the flotillas go by. Like, there's one going by right now.
Well, that was cute.
That was cute.
So basically you just listen for the music to get loud, hop up and take a look, and that's kind of fun. You get to enjoy your breakfast. And
yeah, these little potato things are delicious.
Yeah, they're really good. I'm going to try this French toast. Oh, okay. That's actually better than I thought. Those taste better than they look. They actually have a lot of cinnamony flavor.
This breakfast bowl is a huge serving. You can get a choice between bacon or sausage. I opted with bacon. There's eggs, cheese, bacon, green onions, green bell pepper, and potatoes.
And this is a good breakfast sandwich. This looks like good ingredients.
Oh yeah, this is delicious.
I'm pleased. This is my new go-to Animal Kingdom breakfast spot.
Yeah, there's red peppers in here too. It gives it a lot of nice flavor.
Something I love about Disney's Animal Kingdom is the amazing live entertainment all throughout the park. This is a special twist of the Tam Tam Drummers presented for the Soulfully celebration during Black History Month.
They use rhythms as messages, almost like a Morse code.
That is correct. You know what they would do? They would stomp their feet, they would clap their hands, and they would tap their tall rubber gum boots to use for...
Speaking of live entertainment, Festival of the Lion King is fun for the whole family and is a must-do when visiting the park. Alright, well that was just like a whole crazy townness of crazy that just was happening this afternoon.
This morning.
I don't even know what time of day it is. So we are currently in Gorilla Falls walking trail, and this morning we did a few different things. We finally figured out what was going on with my Genie Plus. I had a comp ticket for our agent thing, but since we had like an annual pass. It was like doing something weird with that. So we finally got that figured out. So we've been able to use Genie Plus. We got a lightning lane for Lion King. I will say though, we got in there like at the last minute and we had to sit in the very back of the theater. So I maybe even if you have a lightning lane, try and go like at the beginning of your lightning lane, not the end, because otherwise you may not get a good seat, which is kind of a bummer, but whatever, it's fine. So now I got my Rice Krispie treat from Missouri Sweet Shop. Just FYI, use the mobile order because that took me 2 seconds, whereas there was a huge long line to actually go up to the bakery case. So just use mobile order, you'll get through so fast. Now we're trying to get out of the crowds just a little bit, and we are on the Gorilla Falls Trail. We're gonna walk around and just see some animals. Animal Kingdom is all about the animals. There are 2 walking trails to experience, the Gorilla Falls and Maharaja Jungle Trek. Both are full of lots of unique animals, and I highly recommend this as a way to get away from the crowds and a chance to see some beautiful theming. And animals, of course.
Well, we've just had kind of a nice chill morning. We did the Gorilla Falls trail. Is that the name of it? Gorilla Falls Trail? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we did that. That was a ton of fun. I don't honestly know if we've done that before.
We have.
We have?
Once.
It must have been a long time ago because I really don't remember doing it. I will say, like, it is a little bit warmer today. It's not terrible. But the trails are a great way to like just go have a nice like slow time, get in some shade with a little breeze. Like it felt great in there. But now we stopped at Starbucks, I got a cold brew. Oh, I'm Mary Poppins. Anyway, so yeah, we stopped at Starbucks. We do have a lightning lane. We did go ahead and purchase Flight of Passage because the crowds are pretty high today, and we were like, if we're gonna ride it, that's gonna have to be
immediately.
Yeah, they were gone almost immediately, right after 7. So we were like, if we're gonna ride that ride, that's gonna be how we're gonna do it, instead of waiting in like a 2 or 3 hour long line. So we have that here in about 5 or 10 minutes. So we're gonna head over there after we drink our Starbucks. And then after that, I really want to see the winged encounters, where that's the macaw show that they come and fly around the Tree of Life and do all of that. We've like caught glimpses of it, but we've never actually seen the whole thing before. So I really want to try to prioritize that. I think in the app and online, it just says that it's from 9:15 to 3:15. So far, they've done it at 9:15, 10:15. I'm not sure about 11:15 or 12:15, but if I were to guess, I think that they have been doing it on the hour, or like every hour on the 15, if that makes sense. So we might, if we time it right, we might try to head back to the Tree of Life at like 1:15 after we do Flight of Passage, and maybe try to catch that if we can. So yeah.
Genie Plus is the paid add-on option that lets you skip the line for over 40 attractions by booking return times called lightning lanes. Not every ride is included with Genie Plus, and these rides are called individual attraction selections, where you can purchase these individually to use the lightning lane, just like Flight of Passage.
Can everyone see me?
No.
Yes.
Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. All right, everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. you've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number. You're not gonna feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done here.
They're all clear.
Great. Yay! Now let's go over how all this works.
Starting system-wide diagnostics.
Okay, to get you flying on a Banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly.
Hey, what'd you think?
That was a good one. Mark Allen said he felt really sick. That was like the least sick that I've ever felt on that. That's such a good ride.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. I feel like that was a really good spot. I felt a little more like central in there, which I think helped me not feel so sick.
But I feel kind of sick.
I think though he took some like ibuprofen or something not too long ago.
Yeah,
I think
I'm kind of getting headaches.
Why.
Yeah.
But no, that was great. I definitely feel like on a busy day like today, I think it was for sure worth it to pay for that individual attraction selection.
Absolutely.
Because
it's currently a 2.5 hour wait.
Yes, and if we had gotten to the parks like early and did rope drop, then we probably just would have rope dropped it and not paid for it. But we wanted to sleep in.
Yeah.
So for us, that I think was a really good.
Yeah. So I think if you're coming on like a busy like weekend or a holiday, something like that, those individual attraction selections can, although expensive, can be really, really worth it.
The other option, if you don't want to spend the money, is to be sure to rope drop and get here like as early as humanly possible.
Right.
That would be your other option.
Yeah.
So I think now our lightning lane for Kilimanjaro Safari starts in 3 minutes.
Yep.
So we're gonna probably go do that and find a bathroom and maybe get some lunch.
Yes. And maybe hopefully see the macaws fly. Because I really want to do that.
We'll see.
The rule is 1 foot in the road. They cannot be there. I cannot cross them. So we'll hold on for just a second. It looks like one of the wardens might be coming over to give us a hand. Unfortunately, these cattle have learned that if they just hang out right next to the road, there might be a head of lettuce coming their way. Yeah, they're very smart. Like I said, this is their home. This is where they are most comfortable. They've learned the rules of their home. See, he just took 2 steps away. Looks like we're gonna be getting a move on. All right, back on the move. Now if you're ever wondering why the savannah has such a long wait, it's this. It's the animals in the road. And we're running. I don't know why we're running. You can see baby Milo's a very feisty baby. We're gonna get out of their way so they can cross the road better.
Okay, so we just got off Kilimanjaro Safari and we came back to Yak and Yeti local food cafe to get a mini mango pie. Because it just sounded good, nice and refreshing, hopefully. The safari was really good. We saw Milo, who is how old did she say? 6 months? 6 months old. He weighs 500 pounds already.
What is he?
What?
What is Milo?
Oh, Milo is part of the crash of white rhinos. Overall, it was a great safari. We rode in the back, which if you're looking more for like some bounce, yeah, it's a great ride. Hopefully my footage turned out okay because it was extremely bouncy. So we'll see how well that turned out. But I think we're just gonna work our way to the front of the park, maybe grab some bites to eat on the way. And then I think we're gonna catch hopefully we can catch the macaw show. Winged Encounters, I think is the name of it. Yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna try this here. Mango pie. Ooh, it's like, nice and thick. Oh wow. That's delicious. It's more like custardy than what I thought it was going to be, but it's nice and cold, nice and refreshing. It's good.
Hold, please. That was fun. There's a lot of exciting things happening today, Animal Kingdom. We have found a great spot way back here behind Flame Tree Barbecue. So what you're gonna do is you'll see the entrance to Flame Tree Barbecue. You'll come back, don't go up the ramp, you're gonna come back behind and just keep following the path. Like, just keep going. I know it seems like you're not supposed to go back there, but just keep following it. You'll find this beautiful seating area with an awesome view of Expedition Everest, and you'll see the flotillas walk by. This will also be an amazing spot to watch kite tails. Honestly, we might do that because that sounds like fun. But anyways, I got the buffalo chicken chips from Trilo Bites over in Dinoland. So it's like right at the entrance to Dinoland. And then we will just walk back this way. I have been dying to try these and they sounded really good today. And I can tell you they are fantastic. They're not spicy like at all. Like the buffalo taste is not super strong. But they're really great if you want a little bit more than just a snack, but not quite like a huge whole actual meal. But yeah, this is delicious. Love it.
Discovery Island travelers. In moments, the sky will come alive with color as a variety of vibrant macaws join together, creating winged encounters.
really cute and fun. This is an excellent spot to watch kite tails. You do miss some of the like little people that walk through the crowd kind of puppets, but you can still kind of see them from afar. But I feel like the big kites on the jet skis actually come a little bit closer this way. So that was a lot of fun. And it was in the shade and not in the blazing hot sun. So that was great. That was grand.
So while Kayla sat here and held down a spot, I actually went back to the Tree of Life and watched the macaws. And honestly, that was my first time like watching the whole thing, and I would highly recommend doing that. So I did confirm with the cast member while I was up there that they pretty much do it every hour. 3:15 is currently their last show. So they pretty much do it at 9:15, 10:15, 12:15, 1:15, 2:15, 3:15. So basically every hour on the 15s. So one thing that I loved about it is not only do they have the macaws like fly in and they land like on the little like perches that kind of flank that like stereotypical where you get your picture, but they also have cast members that will bring these tall perches out like in the audience while you're up there, and then the macaws will kind of bounce back and forth and fly right over you, and it's so cool. You can tell that those macaws are just living their dream, just being able to fly around like that. So I highly recommend. I got there about maybe 5 to 10 minutes beforehand. There was plenty of great spots, but definitely I would recommend getting right up close to that fence, because people, as soon as they see those macaws fly in, they do kind of rush. So if you're wanting to get a good spot, just make sure you're right up close to that fence area.
Okay, I got a cupcake for dessert. This is part, again, of the Soulfully stuff that they're doing around the parks for Black History Month. So it's a vanilla cupcake with banana Foster's something and marshmallow something, and it looks really beautiful and it sounded really tasty. So I love this. And this, I mean, it's an over-the-top cupcake. There's definitely a lot of frosting on here, but this doesn't look as obnoxious as some cupcakes, Disney cupcakes that I've seen.
What are we doing?
Oh, we're also waiting for Kevin, because she's gonna come out hopefully in like 12 minutes or so, and to do kind of like a little meet and greet sort of thing. So very exciting things.
Hi, Kevin! We're so happy to see you again!
I know, we brought some cupcakes. I don't think we're supposed to have cupcakes. I would share.
Are you enjoying the music? Aw, Kevin's dancing! Well, seriously, what a awesome day here at Animal Kingdom.
We did a lot.
We really
here
did
today. Yeah, it was pretty relaxing. I will say, like, this is a park that you don't have to use Genie Plus for.
Yeah, we honestly, we really didn't need it. I think to accomplish all the things that we did, but generally speaking, you don't always need
See,
it.
I don't agree with that either. I think that because we also came to the parks really late.
Yes.
So I think like even on a really busy day like today, if we would have gotten here at rope dropped those really high ticket attractions.
Yeah.
I think we still would have gotten everything done today.
That's true.
Maybe even a little bit more. But I do think that since we came to the park later, I do think that Genie Plus was really beneficial, so that we were still able to do all those things, even though we weren't taking advantage of those first few hours.
Right.
But it's kind of one of those. I think you just have to plan ahead.
Yeah.
What you're gonna do.
And I will say another big reason why we chose to do Genie Plus
is to test it out.
But also make sure that because we did have some kinks a couple days ago with us not being able to like book attractions at all, we wanted to make sure that if, like for Magic Kingdom and Epcot, if we decide that we wanted to use them in Hollywood Studios for those parks, we wanted to make sure that it was going to work.
Yes, and now it should, and I'm excited to use it in some of those other parks because I do think with how busy it's going to be this weekend, this week, I guess the weekend's over, but for this week, for the rest of our trip, I think it is going to be super helpful.
Yeah.
But tonight we have a dinner at Cali Grill. We're doing the special 50th anniversary prefix dinner. That'll be its own separate video, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that.
Yep.
If you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And that's all we have for you guys today. Now go create your ever after.
You can stop recording. Or you just wanted me to say something funny? I will hurry up and finish this so we can go to the front of the park.
That was so bad.
That's all you get. I don't trust you right now. I feel like you're zoomed in on my face.
Tell if I'm looking at you or not because I have sunglasses on.